Okay, pretty sure this is some pretty old news, but like not old, but like, I'd say like weeks old news. But it's already been official. Paramount has officially bought Warner Brothers, which owns DC by their movies and such. And obviously, Paramount is the company that involves the making of the Sonic movies. And there's been this thought recently. I don't remember if a fan told me this or if someone on Twitter said this, but they made a really good point, and they said that since Paramount has bought the Warner Brothers now, is it possible that DC and Sonic could actually have a crossover? If I'm gonna be honest, yes. And would it work? Yes. I think they would. I think they would definitely make a really good crossover. I know that they've already done it within the comics and all, but I feel like if it were a live action thing, then they would genuinely do it. They would make it. They would make it quite well. I think they would make it very interesting because the writers for the Sonic movies, they're already very good. And if I'm gonna be honest, even for the DCU, they've had a major step up compared to like whatever projects they've been releasing for like the past few years. And by that I mean like Black Adam, Man of Steel, Batman v Superman. Those were the flops. But now the new DCU era, I feel like that's like a big upgrade. And yeah, I know that the Lanterns is still getting hate, but like I said, just don't take that out of context yet. But just wait for the show to fully release and then maybe make a judge on that. But that's off topic. What the discussion here is that whether Sonic X DC can happen and would it be good? And it can happen, but I feel like for some reason Paramount wouldn't want to do it for some reason. But let's just say it does happen. I think then if it does ever happen, we're definitely not gonna see it now. I think we're gonna have to wait for all of the other characters to be introduced, and then they're gonna have to bring in, and then they're gonna have to do a crossover because the DCU just started, it kind of just started, so they'll have to bring in other characters like Wonder Woman, Batman, Robin, Flash. They still haven't brought those characters yet. I'd say Green Lantern as well, but no, Green Lantern is already in the DCU. We've already gotten that. But then there's basically a lot of characters that need to still be introduced as of right now, and that hasn't happened between both the Sonic movies and the DC movies. They still need Aquaman, probably any magic users. They haven't brought in. Who else haven't they brought in from the Sonic universe? I guess they haven't brought Cream in. They haven't brought Team Chaotix yet. Rouge, they haven't brought Rouge yet. Neither have they brought Omega. But if they ever do plan on doing a crossover, I'm just gonna take it with a light grain of salt and say that they're gonna do it, but it's gonna take a couple years for them to do it. So I'd say probably somewhere around mid 2030s, then they're gonna do it. It also kind of depends upon when these movies are gonna be released and if they're gonna be delayed or not, because we all know that the DC had been facing problems for a very long time, and it's only now that they have a chance to make a proper DC live action universe. And as long as that goes good, then yeah, I think that we would definitely get a Sonic X DC crossover around mid 2030s, and it would definitely be really good.